Hey guys, Yusuf is back for another war video. This is Alliance War Season 37, War number 9. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm starting to get back into my groove of getting these war fights done. I've been practicing, been going through the duels, preparing for every fight. I felt really good about this one. This is against MIBR, made in Brazil. They're a fantastic alliance. They're doing great. We're both up in Masters. My current streak is 5, and Dream of Countdown is 113 prior to the start of this war. So I am making my way back up there slowly but surely, and I plan on making it a lot further than last time. Anyway, I had 5 fights this war. It was Path 2, Section 1, the Mini Node 20, and then Path 6, Section 2. The first fight is against Green Goblin. This is Strike Counter Fury on Path 2. I did speed through this because I know you guys are really bored about seeing thing fights where all you do is just hit into them as much as you can and take them down as fast as you can. The Green Goblin is not one of my favorite champs to fight. I hate pushing him to his special 2, but I do it when I need to. I really can't reliably avoid his special 2 for some reason. I don't know what it is. But yeah, you can see here, I'm taking him down, no problem. He's building up his Furies up to 45 right now. He's up to a special 2. I baited out and then beat him down the rest of the way. But, I mean, Thing is just perfect for this path. I love it. Okay, so Green Goblin's down. My next fight, usually I take path or node 14 with Thing, but this is with Sauron. PWF thought it would be good for me just to bring in Nimrod. Strategy behind this one is I want to get to a special 2 as soon as possible, as fast as possible, while keeping in mind of the Strike Counter Fury and Brute Force. So I did pop a Power Star 1 for this fight, just to make sure that I can get to my special 2 as soon as possible. I parry him a couple times in order to build up my charges to get ready to launch it. I do have a little mistake here coming up. I do get hit a couple times, but Nimrod's a badass, and I'm able to recover and launch my special 2, and he just absolutely melts. So he did have, he must have had Stand Your Ground in the Masteries too, because that's why I wasn't able to get him. But anyway, so Special 2 is going to be launched, and he melts. God, you just gotta love Nimrod. He's definitely on the list for one of my next rig fours, but we'll see. All right, so next boss is the I-Hulk on node 20. This is a Strike Counter Fury as well. He is a conduit champion, so the key here is not to knock him down. And Thing is just perfect because all you do is you just beat into him. With I-Hulk, I do like baiting out the special 1s, but the special 2s really aren't that problem either. This I-Hulk was actually pretty nice about throwing his special 1s as soon as he got over a bar of power, so it was I was pretty comfortable. But again, once you get those Furies built up, and his modified attack is such that it procs my protection all the time, this fight really is not an issue. You can already see it's about 30 seconds into the fight. I've gone down to 56% health. And I'm really not worried about this. With I-Hulk, every now and then he does proc his indestructible at the end of his life, but again, easy game is just to avoid being hit by him and make sure that he's pushed up against the wall. So you see here his Furies are getting up to 25, 26. Any sort of contact with me whatsoever is proccing my protection. So Thing, he just won't die in this fight, and it made it really easy. And man, I wish more of my fights were so easy that they would just throw their special 1s. This AI was extremely nice to me. So this one, he is up to, I don't know what they call it, 19 gamma charges. He does proc his indestructible at the end of his life. Again, I just avoid him as much as I can. I think I got clipped by his first hit of his special 2. But again, you can see I barely take any damage here whatsoever. One more special 1, and okay. So that's it. First 3 fights went really well. Next, the next fights I've got are on Path 6 of Section 2, Sorcerer Supreme and Mr. Negative. Not really a whole lot to be threatened here by Sorcerer Supreme. Whoever did place Sorcerer Supreme definitely did have max Mystic Dispersion, like any Master Wars Alliance would do. Only rank 3. She is gaining power a little bit fast. Made me a little uncomfortable, but you can see by the end of this fight, it's really not an issue. So I'm just parry heavying here, building up my critical bleeds. and she is slowly but surely melting down. I think this first round of specials, she does get pretty damn close to an SP3. I did actually forget to put a invulnerability boost on too before this fight. I did start getting a little nervous, hoping that she would throw her special 2 as soon as possible, and luckily for me, she did eventually throw it before she did a special 3. I am Nick Fury too. I would have survived it, would have been no problem, but I would have had to heal up. I am using Nick Fury for our next fight too, so I wouldn't have wanted to lose my first life for this. So she's up to a special 2 again. Just gonna proc it out. She throws it pretty quickly, no problem. I have my special 2, gonna launch it, and that's gonna be all she wrote. So again, full yellow bar at the end of that fight. So fantastic fight against Sorceress Supreme. All right, next fight is against Mr. Negative on Note 38. This is also a what do they call it? A prowess unblockable, where if you block one of each hit of their special attack, if you block it, then they gain a prowess. So with Mr. Negative using Nick Fury, definitely don't want to parry him to build up his negative energy, and just bait out his heavy. Play him stun immune as much as possible. Maybe throw in a couple of intercepts there, and this guy is crazy easy. I do like pushing him to a special 2. It's easier to avoid. Special 1's a little bit harder to dex. And I think there's probably going to be an example of me getting caught by one of his special 1s coming up. Alright, so he's throws special 1. Alright, I block, and I get hit. But again, I remember to put an invulnerability boost, so not a problem. I think right now, from now on, I'm just pushing him to a special 2, and that's going to be the end of it. Yeah, I really like dexing against special 2s because they're really easy to avoid. Alright, so into that fight with 98% health. Fantastic war for me. Really happy with how it went. The war is still going on right now, so we don't know if we're going to be winners or losers. We started this war at 7-1. We'll see if we win 8-1. I don't know. We'll see. But here's my stats. I've got 4 deaths for the season. Total fights of 45. And the attackers. So Thing is still one of my mainstays. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you guys later.